How in the world did you get that bad? Girl, you ain't supposed to be the shit like that. How you go so
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, That Chick Crissy, out here in New York with the man, Ron Browz, producer, rapper, hitmaker, definitely a hitmaker. What's good with you?
I'm cooling out, chilling.
Everything's good?
We in the League studio.
Shout out.
Shout out to the League studio. We in here chilling, about to do some work, to make some hits.
What projects you got going on right now? What you working on?
We're working on a lot of stuff right now. We finishing up my album, my solo album. We're working on a Linux Mob album. We're working on some new and upcoming artists, Belly, Ray Bouger. We're doing a lot. So this is just gonna be a lot of music.
Every time I talk to somebody lately, they're like, yeah, I'm doing the song with Ron Browz. Yeah, I'm doing a video with Ron Browz. Like everybody, like it's ridiculous.
I'm hands on, I'm all in. It's the nickel back in the soul I want in.
Now listen, when I first met you guys, was hanging out with you guys, like I explained to Soul, shouts out to Soul, like always been a fan of your music. Like always had club bangers, jumping out the window, A-Rap Money, everything, pop shit, like they're always club bangers. One thing I said personally, I felt like you never really, like, I think you should be on a whole nother level, not taking away from anything you're doing, but you make hits, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like there's anything going on in the industry that kind of stifles you, or?
I mean, the industry is just like anything. It's a competitive, it's like a competitive sport. You know, it's a lot of people, a lot of, you know, artists in there. You just gotta get in, work hard, and get to be where you need to be. You know, I mean, it's just, I mean, being from New York, you know, you get, I think it's more of a challenge because the bar is really set high. And my bar been set high because when I dropped my records, they were really huge records. So my bars are already set high, so they only expect, you know, high. I have a lot of high expectations from you.
And I think there's a lot of rappers in New York that should be on that whole other level anyway, and just for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? They're just, and the quality's there, the talent is there, but you know, it's crazy.
New York, people always say that, like, you know, here the tri-state area, the crowd is really tough. You know, so you just gotta fight your way to the top. You know. So
being that you rap and you produce, what was your first passion? Like, what's your real passion?
The first passion was rapping initially. Then I fell in love with producing, and then I kind of just merged the two. So I love doing both of them equally. I like making beats for artists to make, and like hearing people on my production, and I also like being an artist, going to perform, going to travel. You know, I've been everywhere around the world, from Africa, Japan, China, Dubai, from being an artist.
Right.
You know, but I also, from production, I also got to work with 50 Cent, you know, Lil Kim, Ludacris, you know, a lot of big people in the game. So both of them hand in hand, I love doing both.
Now there's other hats that you wear too?
Yeah, I'm CEO. You know, CEO of Ether Boy Records. You know, where we got, you know, a lot of upcoming artists, a lot of talent. I wear a lot of hats. Doing marketing and just do a lot of stuff. I'm hands-on with everything.
Is there something though that you did that a lot of people don't know was you?
Records?
Any like some inside scoop, man. Something that, you know, like you kind of let other people do their thing and it was part of a project that you did, but a lot of people don't know?
No. A lot of people don't know I did I Get Crazy, that beat from Nicki Minaj.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I helped a couple artists get on a couple of songs. I ain't gonna blow it up. You know, I co-signed a couple of features and stuff, like, yeah, jump on my man record. You know, but besides that, you know, I always try to help people in the game. You know what I mean?
Your wiki said you sing too. You sing?
I think like a singer.
I was gonna ask you.
You know, I think like a singer. I could write R&B records. I could write songs, full songs.
What do you remember what it felt like the first time that you heard your song on the radio?
Yeah, I was I actually was driving with my friend. He was up here from Atlanta, and we was driving down Amsterdam Avenue in Harlem. And DJ Enough, shout out to DJ Enough. He played, you know, Pop Champagne on the radio, and it was just like, you knew that was like the start of something.
Was that a different feeling than when you first went through the whole Ether Boy with Nas? Was that a different?
Yeah, it was. Nah, but don't get me wrong. Like that whole Ether thing was just incredible. Like, I that whole day when Ether came out, you know, that's all you heard. Like when you was in Harlem and you driving up to Fifth, cars driving by. It's all you heard that whole day, that whole week. That's all I heard. And that, but you know, it's kind of like the same feeling from an artist, but. It's always exciting to hear my stuff on the radio. Even if I just produced it for somebody, and for me producing it. I mean, being on it.
Part of the magic.
Yeah.
What you have all your club bangers and your songs going on, but even since then, even since Pop Champagne, the game has changed a lot.
Super lot.
Where do you feel like? What do you think? I heard people talking about like the K-pop, like a lot of the A&R for really big industry, industry heads are starting to look for the K-pop beats. Do you really think it's going that way?
What's K-pop?
K-pop is like Korean pop, like that Gangnam Style. I heard Neo's looking for it. I heard Akon's looking for it.
I don't know about that. My job is to make music for my peers and people I be around. And, I specialize in making the club records, so people going to the club like to make fun records, records for the woman, and I keep it like that. I try to stay in my lane.
Do you have any specific projects you have coming up that you want to let people know about?
Specific? No, just look out for my new records that I'm going to be dropping. The whole Ron Browz Ether Boy thing is going to be crazy next year. Trust me when I tell you it's going to be crazy. Like, it's all about adapting to what's going on, so I have no problem with adapting to what's going on.
Obviously. Yeah.
Like, I'm a producer, so, that's what's going on, okay, I can make that. Next year, if it changes, I'm making Chinese music.
Right.
I can do that.
Right.
Next year's African music, I can do that too. So, my ears is really, like, on point, so I can adapt to anything. Whatever the climate is, I can adapt to it, So my project gonna be crazy. The Linux Mob, they got their own wave. So shout out to Bix, 100 and Sharper Dawn. They got their own, wave and their own, fans. And
do that. You want to let people know where they can find you? All your links?
We on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Ron Browz. Ron Browz on Twitter. Ron Browz on Instagram. And
Is it?
Yeah, Ron Browz everything. Ether Boy everything. Shout out to, like I said, the newcomer artists coming out of the Ether Boy camp.
Well, some dates. What are some dates that you can, we can expect to see stuff?
What, far as music?
Yeah.
I'm saving the Ron Browz Ether Boy stuff until like after the board drop. And the Linux Mob stuff, we gonna keep putting out some videos and some records. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot.
All right, y'all heard it right here. Exclusive in studio with the man, Ron Browz.
Yeah. You about to work on some crack right now.
Your girl, That Chick Crissy. You know I'm in this game and I'm breaking all the rules. Peace.
That's that chick right there. That's that chick right there. How in the world did you get that bad? Girl, you ain't supposed to be the shit like that. That's that chick right there. That's that chick right there.